Hey YouTubers, Raven here.
Starfire.
And tonight we're talking about Wynonna Earp.
Season 4, Episode 8, Hell Raising Good Time.
It was something.
It was definitely something.
It was interesting, to say the least.
It was very random.
It was.
It was some of the most random crap I've watched probably in a long time.
Yeah.
If ever.
There was nothing in this episode.
It literally felt like a slasher, like, horror flick. That's just, like, random people just dying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it just felt kind of, like, very out of place, almost.
Yeah.
So. I know they always do a Halloween episode.
Mm-hmm.
But because the season took a break and came back, like, it just, having it air when it did was just kind of, I don't know.
Yeah,
It just kind of made it be off a little bit.
Whether or not this aired on Halloween would not take
it wouldn't have taken away from how the episode was.
No.
But it kind of, there were things that like were in the episode that are continuing in the season.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, it was just random.
Like, I'm confused on why they waited so long into the season.
Yeah.
So long only. Okay. To introduce the fucking fog.
Yeah.
Like, we're on episode 8, right?
We literally have 4 episodes left of the season.
4.
9, 10, 11, 12.
Why just now introduce the fog? Like...
Yeah.
How are they gonna deal with that? Like...
That's what I'm saying. If it doesn't get another season, they better make the season finale of season 4, like, feel like an ending, because if they end it on a freaking cliffhanger, I'm going to be so mad.
I'm gonna scream. Like, because,
they don't know what the fate is going to be. So they should at least, if they're going to not have another one, they should at least kind of have it be an open ending, but not be a cliffhanger.
Yeah. We have more than one thing that we were supposed to be dealing with this season. Guess how many of those more than one things we've dealt with this season?
None of them.
0.
The garden
and the bitch
fog.
who walked out.
Oh, yeah.
The bitch who escaped.
Mm-hmm.
Which is Eve, right?
Yeah.
Which is weird. Like I was complaining last season, however many years ago that was, I still remember. The fuck was she not called Lilith?
That's supernatural.
Yes, but that is still correct within the historical.
No, I know.
Look at it,
I know it's correct within it. I'm just saying that they used it
within the historical mythological stuff.
Yeah, no, it is. They should have used it. Yeah, but they didn't. They were correct with it in supernatural.
Right. But like that's what I'm saying is like you're using Eve, but you made her evil. There's already a version of that. It's called Lilith. Like,
yeah, didn't she start out as Eve on Supernatural too, and then they revealed that she was Lilith, or was she Lilith the whole time?
She was Lilith the whole time.
Okay, that was like what, season 6?
I thought that was like season 4 or 3.
It was early.
It was an early season.
Gosh,
wasn't it a child?
I could not.
It was this little blonde chick, right?
I could not tell you.
Child walking around.
I could not tell you right now. I don't know.
But there's this redhead walking. It would have been perfect if she showed up this episode when Waverly didn't know what the shit was going on. She's like, red. I like red.
I like how Wynonna kept referring to the curtains as
vagina drapes. Oh my gosh.
That was hilarious.
In the Britney Spears outfit.
Yes.
I see you.
And Waverly with a ladybug.
Oh my gosh, I love Wynonna kept, like, she repeated it like 2 or 3 times. I don't shave above the knee, baby girl. I was like, oh my gosh.
Who does, though?
I don't know.
Because I do sometimes,
Short
but
shorts.
not usually. I don't wear short shorts.
I know. People who wear short shorts and people who like skirts.
I like skirts.
I don't.
But I don't wear short skirts usually. I wear like longer skirts if I wear a skirt.
When I wear shorts, I wear knee length shorts.
That's called Bermuda shorts.
They're not always knee length, but they got lots of pockets because I get them for the guys section. Like,
or cargo shorts.
Yes, the cargo.
Yeah, but if they're longer, they're also called Bermuda shorts.
Yeah, but those are the ones that generally just have like either like they generally look like swim trunks.
Yeah, I mean I have pairs
those.
of like shorts, not shorts, but like shorts that go to like here.
Halfway.
You know.
Yeah. I have those. I don't wear them.
Yeah.
My parents used to think, hey, maybe she'll wear it. No.
I mean, it's a pain. I do sometimes, but not all the time.
Yeah. It's too much. I'm lazy. So.
I mean, yeah. Like,
and I've got no one to impress right now.
Like,
so
if I'm gonna wear, like, ankle pants or something, or, like, crop pants or something, then I'll make sure that, like, you know, this part of my leg is showing. Yeah,
the part that's gonna show.
Yeah. But, like, if it's not showing, I don't need to shave it.
Alright, okay, all you guys out there, okay? It's the winter and all your girlfriends are wearing long-ass pants, right?
As soon as I come home, I take my jeans off and put some sweats on, okay?
Like you got yourself a girl like that, ask her. Make her lift the leg up, I guarantee. That shit ain't shaving.
I mean, I recently shaved and mine were, like, so bad. They were, because I hadn't shaved in so long. Oh my gosh, because I'd just been wearing jeans and, like, long pants.
Same. I haven't shaved. I can't remember, actually, the last time. Like, that's why I'm always wearing pants, because I can't be bothered. You'll know the second I'm shaved, because I'll be wearing shorts.
But, like, see, I have some pants, like, when it starts to get a little warmer, I don't always want to wear jeans, so, like, I have some pants that are, like, go to the ankles, or, like, crop pants that I would want to wear, and
like,
so...
Like, three-quarter pants?
Yeah, like, they go to, like, here, or they're, like, up here, or something, and so I, you know, will do that if I wear those, but otherwise, probably not.
Right.
Until it's, like, really hot.
Yeah.
And then I will.
Yeah.
But even then, I let it go for a bit, and then I do it.
Right.
I'm like, well, I can't wear shorts and be all gross.
Right.
You know?
It's like, no.
Sorry.
It's too much.
TMI. But if you're a woman, you understand the struggle. So don't even say that you don't. Don't even lie. Like, let's be real, okay?
And if you're a swimmer and a guy, you understand the struggle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, seriously. I mean, the struggle is real.
Because apparently little hairs make you less aerodynamic in the water.
That's why they wear the caps.
Yeah, the caps, but they also have to shave their legs.
Mm-hmm. And their whole body.
Yeah, they have to be hairless in the water.
Like a fish.
Right? This review is as empty as the episode.
I mean, I do feel for Jeremy, though.
Yeah.
Because he's had to struggle with this for a long time.
And he, like, I don't I need to rewatch the previous season. Because I'm like, wait, you freaking had someone?
Yeah, I
don't remember him having
the first half of this season. No, it wasn't.
No, because they were talking about when she was taken.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
Yeah,
what
I
now?
think everyone needs a refresher.
Right,
Because it's literally been like a year.
I remember there being another BBD agent.
Yeah.
But I did not remember Jeremy being with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it might have helped if they didn't replace his face. So they got a new actor.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously.
Yeah, because I do remember, I think in season 3, him being with someone. But
I remember there being another person in the house. But to tell you the truth, when this season premiered, and there was like writing on the wall and it said like Jeremy, I was like, who the fuck is this Jeremy character? I don't remember who they are. Like, are they important? Do I care about them? Because all I remembered was Waverly, Wynonna, and Nicole, and you know, Nedley and
Doc.
Yeah. Vampire hotness. I was gonna say that, but then I was contemplating whether or not to.
He was in the guy who plays Doc was in like a Hallmark movie with Candace Cameron Bure. Like, that was a Christmas movie. And I watched it and it was actually pretty good, but like he looked totally different. And he didn't have the voice that he uses for Doc.
Right. I mean, he wouldn't. You know.
Oh, I know. But it was just different.
Yeah. I mean, it was different for me finally watching that movie that Waverly was. What's her name?
Dominic something Shockley or something. Like that.
But like watching that Carmilla movie she was in, I finally watched that because I actually watched the series recently. I binged
Dominic Provost Shockley.
Okay. Well, like, I finally watched I binged all 3 seasons of Carmilla on YouTube, and then I went and I bought the movie.
Yeah.
Like, soon as it was over, I bought the movie and I watched it. I was like, oh shit, she's in it! And it was so weird watching a movie with her in it as a bad guy and, like, her having her accent. Like, she was nothing like Waverly, and it threw me off the entire time, because all I kept seeing was Waverly. You know?
Yeah.
Like, for me, when I first started watching, Supernatural, all I saw, for Dean, was the guy was his previous character from Dark Angel. All I saw was Alec. And then it was the same for season 4 of Smallville, because I basically watched both of those at the same time in my life. And so all I saw was Alec. And I was like, these 2 characters are vastly different from Alec, but that's all I'm seeing.
Yeah. It's hard sometimes to, like, realize that they're playing somebody different.
Right. I mean, like, for you, from Gilmore Girls to Sam, like, from Dean to Sam, it's, like, vastly different.
Oh, I know.
Like, so...
But I knew of Gilmore Girls, and I knew that he was on it and his name on there and stuff before I started watching it.
Yeah.
And I think I had already seen Supernatural before I'd seen... well, what had happened was, with Gilmore Girls, I had seen, like, a couple, like... I'd seen certain episodes, and then I had, like, seen it from the beginning, but I stopped, because, like, the first few seasons are kind of slow. And so then I picked it up again and ended up finishing it. But, like, at first I had only really seen, like, the stuff about Luke and Lorelai because I liked them. And so I saw, like, the last few of season 4, because that was when, like, they got together and everything. And, you know, Jared was part of that because Rory had, like, lost her virginity to him. And so he had, like, been back in that season, and, like, they were reconnecting and things like that. And so I saw him on there.
Yeah.
And, yeah, but anyway.
Yeah, like, seeing Piper on Pretty Little Liars. That was.
Well, I didn't watch that show, but
I watched the first couple seasons.
But I mean, when I saw like Patty on The Flash, I was just like, "This is Quinn from One Tree Hill," like you know, or Sophia Bush on like Chicago PD. I was like, I mainly wanted to see it because she was on there, but like I'm still gonna always see her as Brooke Davis because that character was amazing.
Right.
So yeah,
like I'm not only not watching Walker because I've already seen the original and I don't care to start a new one, but to me, he's always gonna be Sam.
I don't care enough about him.
Right.
Or the character to invest my time in it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a good show. I'm glad it got renewed for season 2. That's great for the people that watch it. But I am not.
Right.
I don't have time. I'm already watching a lot of other TV shows that I care more about and are more important to me.
Yeah.
And I just don't see the need to invest myself in something that I don't care about. So.
I mean, you know, like I'm the same way. It's just like for me, like it's also like for me, he's just Sam.
Well, yeah, he's always gonna be Sam Winchester.
He's for me, that's who he is. I don't really particularly want to see him as anyone else.
I mean, when they play an iconic character, you're gonna associate them with that. If you're a fan of them, you follow their career, and you're gonna see multiple characters that they play, and maybe you'll like some of the other ones that they play as well. Right. But for you, whatever show it was where you were first introduced to them, and the show that really changed it for you, like everything, and really like you related to them, and like where you felt like you connected with the character, is gonna be the one that you're gonna gravitate towards.
Yeah.
So.
Like Doctor Who. I've seen Matt Smith in a lot of things. He'll always be the Doctor to me. He's not going to be the new that Terminator from the movie from like 2 movies ago.
I mean, he did a really good Prince Philip, but he will always be the Doctor.
Yeah. And then you have Tennant. You know. He's always going to be the Doctor.
And I mean, Alex Kingston was on ER. She was on Arrow. Yeah. Like.
She'll always be River Song.
Yeah, but she's been in other things.
Yeah, but to me, she's River Song.
Exactly. Yeah. Because that's what you know her.
Billie Piper will always be Rose.
Yeah.
Period.
And even though Karen Gillan is like super famous now, she's still Amy Pond.
Yes. She'll always be Pond.
But she's also Nebula, and she's also in the Jumanji movies.
I love her in Jumanji, holy hell.
Those movies are just awesome, in general.
Ugh. They are. You're making me want to go rewatch them right now.
They only have the second one on Prime, on the Fire Stick now.
Anyways, but yeah, like, seeing Waverly and Dominique in that movie was really, you know. But, I mean, so, like, when the show ends, like, because we don't know if it's going to be.
We don't know what's going to happen. Because, I mean, like I was saying before we started the review, I mean, this season almost didn't get made. It was a fan effort.
Yeah.
And usually when that happens, they give them 1 season, but they don't give them more.
Yeah.
And so, if it does end up having another season, then that's great. But as of right now, this might be the end. So, as long as Waverly and Nicole are married in the end, I'm fine with it. For the most part. Because
I need Doc and Wynonna to make up. I don't need them together. I need them to make up.
Yeah, she needs to forgive herself.
And Doc needs to let it go.
And he needs to let it go, and they need to reconcile.
Yeah. I need to know that there's a future possibility for them.
As long as that happens, and Waverly and Nicole, we see their wedding, physically see it. Not physically, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Visually.
I would not be against the last shot of the entire series being them driving off to their honeymoon.
Well, yeah.
But I need to see it.
But because Wynonna can't have nice things.
she can't be in a relationship. But
I mean, it doesn't have to all happen in the last episode.
no.
In the finale.
No.
But, you know, there's 4 more episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So, I would hope that Emily Andress, who's the creator, would realize that they might not be getting a season 5, and that how they end this season could determine a lot of things.
Yeah.
And, you know, and do right by the fans, because the fans are the ones who helped make this season possible.
Yeah.
So don't freaking screw us over like Veronica Mars did.
Yeah.
Because that was a fan effort too, and look what happened. So.
Well, I don't think she would do that.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Because doing that would mean doing that to Way Hot.
Yeah.
And that would cause more of an uproar than Veronica.
Oh, I know. It definitely would. Especially because they're an LGBTQ plus couple.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Which would, like, ruin the reputation
even those of that, even those of that identification,
mm-hmm.
not
As
specifically lesbian, but anyone within the LGBTQ plus.
Yeah.
Even if they don't watch the show or like the show, the second they do that to Way Hot, everyone will be talking about it.
The whole community.
Like, all the YouTubers, that's all they're going to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she can't do, like, they can't do that. And
she can't do that and expect the reputation of the show and the fans to still like the show and appreciate the show.
No, she would, like, her life would never be the same.
No.
She would not.
I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be like that. I'm just saying that, you know, if she's smart and if she knows what she's doing and how she wants to see the story play out, then she will end it in a way that, whether it's the actual end or not, it will be satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
And it will give us closure in some way.
Right.
And it won't be a cliffhanger. I don't mind if it's an open ending, like leaving it open to possibilities.
Like, just get rid of the opening of Eden and the fog.
But don't have the finale end on a cliffhanger, please and thank you. Like, don't.
I mean, if you do leave it on a cliffhanger, leave it on leave it on one that involves the redheaded bitch that's somewhere out there. You know?
Because, I mean, at least with that, we can, like, think of our own scenarios of what we think would have happened.
Yeah, like, but would Wynonna have to leave the triangle to go kill her?
Right. But if it's a cliffhanger involving one of the main characters,
hell no.
Then I will be very upset.
Mm-hmm.
So, please don't do that.
No. But yeah. So this review has been chock full of everything that the episode was, which is entirely nothing. So.
But yeah, I mean, there were some funny things, and there were some, like, you know, nice things in it. And
I enjoyed that he dressed Waverly up as an angel. And he didn't know that
Doc
Waverly
was dressed as freaking Freddie Mercury.
Yeah. That was nice.
Like, I didn't even realize it. I mean, I didn't think about it at first, and then when she said that, I was like...
Right, I was like, that outfit feels familiar.
Yeah.
But I can't place it. Oh well.
And I'm wearing my Queen shirt.
You're wearing the Queen shirt, and you couldn't recognize the outfit.
I just put this shirt on. I didn't know that was gonna happen.
But yeah, so
yeah. I mean, I liked the thing at the end where she came out wearing the Stetson and, like, you know,
the officer outfit.
Yeah, and put on the hat.
Mylanta, oh my gosh. Like, I don't know. Like, that did something for me. Ooh. Yes.
And, you know, Wynonna's like, it's literally gonna happen right beside me.
She's like, don't get a boner. Please, no lady boners. Oh my god, that's gonna happen right. It's happening right beside me. It's happening right now. I'm like, it is, and I'm enjoying every visual second of it.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh.
But, you know, I liked that they had their, like, sister bonding and that she's like, you know, you'll always be my sister no matter what happens.
Yeah.
And, you know, yeah, things will be a little different, but we'll always be bonded in that way.
Right. You know what I did actually enjoy about this episode? Was that when it all started and Waverly went to Wynonna and was like, let's do Halloween together, blah, 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 right? Waverly was all like, Halloween! And Wynonna was like, fuck Halloween. And then, like, they forget everything and Waverly's like, fuck Halloween. And Wynonna's like, Halloween! And I'm like, the fuck?
Opposites.
It's like how they really felt about it versus the facade they were putting on.
Right.
And the facade that they were putting on was the opposite of how they felt about it.
Mm-hmm.
Waverly hated it, probably because she had to watch what Wynonna went through.
Mm-hmm.
But Wynonna loved it because she was because she was able to help her sister have a good time on those days, like they were talking about at the end. Wynonna loved helping her sister dress up, even though she got punished for it, and Waverly hated watching her sister get punished for it. So it makes sense that they both actually, like, that Waverly actually hated Halloween because of the punishment for her sister, but Wynonna loved it because she loved seeing the joy on Waverly's face.
Yeah.
So, like, even though they put on this air of hating it or loving it, the second they forgot everything, the truth came out, and it was like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that was the one moment of substance in this whole episode.
I also like how, you know, Waverly is very much the angel type one. She's the more innocent, not innocent, but you know what I mean.
She definitely was in the beginning.
She was in the beginning, but she's definitely more, like, pure, naive, innocent type. Not necessarily, like, actually is, but...
anymore.
But is that type.
Right.
And
she definitely was in the beginning.
She can personify that. And Wynonna is very much the darker, like, less angelic, more devilish type character. And so it's very much opposite with them.
Right.
But they're still sisters and understand each other. Yeah. And, you know, so. But, yeah, I liked that. And she's like, you know, you can just call him.
I know. And then she's like, yeah, baby girl. Yeah. And I was like, she knows she can't.
Yeah.
But I was like, but you can, though.
Yeah.
You can't, but you can. Like,
I think she needs to be able to get to a place where she can forgive herself.
Yeah.
If she can forgive herself and he can let it go and she can let it go and move on.
I think he did have a moment of clarity in this episode, though.
Yeah.
When he went to the Asian guy. And he was like, the sisters that I love.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you said all those romantic shit things just now for Wynonna.
Yeah.
So saving Waverly is a plus. You're there for Wynonna. Like,
yeah.
He can't stop feeling those feelings.
Well, no, of course. And he's not going to stop. It's just that he's hurt. He feels betrayed.
Yeah,
just because he feels betrayed and hurt doesn't mean he doesn't still love her.
Yeah.
And, you know, he has a right to feel that way. And she has a right to feel the way she does. Even though she feels like she was not in the wrong, she was in that moment. And she needs to learn to be able to
identify it,
be okay with that, and accept it, and identify it, and forgive herself for it.
Yep.
Because she's never going to be able to fully move on and be happy until she does that.
Yeah.
So. And it can't be forced. It can't be any of that. She has to realize it.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope she does, because we only have 4 more episodes.
I know.
I don't know how they're going to tackle all this stuff in 4 episodes.
Well, why'd they wait so long?
How are they going to do that?
Like, looking back on this, the previous 7 episodes, what the fuck did they even do?
Like, I'm worried. Like, legitimately. Because if this is the last season, we're not going to see everything resolved.
Mm-hmm. We're not going to see anything resolved.
Like, because next week, it doesn't even look like they're doing anything that was related to what they talked about with the fog and, like, all that crap.
Right?
So, are the last 4 episodes just filler?
That's what it looks like.
Like, what are they even doing? Don't bring something up and then not finish it off.
Yeah.
And follow through it and not follow through. Like, something as big as the fog and the garden?
Yeah.
Like, you need to have that be a continuous thing through the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because the seasons are short.
Yeah.
They're only 12 episodes. So if you don't deal with like, that's the whole reason that there's not supposed to be filler.
Mm-hmm.
The shorter seasons make it so there's less filler episodes.
Yeah.
Because you have a more continuous story.
And I feel like most of this entire season has been filler.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it so much when it's like, I don't mind the filler so much when it's like a half-hour show.
Right.
Because, it's fine having that once in a while. And I don't mind those seasons being longer because they're shorter shows, time-wise. But when it's an hour long, like 10 to 12 episodes is a decent amount of episodes for a show, for a season. And, but that just means that they need to be consistent with the story. With the story they're telling for that season.
Yeah.
And this season has kind of been all over the place.
It has. I mean, they did do good in the first half with dealing with the Clantons and the deal.
They did. The
made.
first half was a lot better than the 2 episodes we've seen in the second half so far.
But even though they dealt with, like, the deal and the Clantons and everything, it still felt like filler.
I'm not saying they won't be good. I just feel like they still need to make sure that they address the important things.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise, we're just left with, well, what was the point?
Yeah.
Why did you even show us this if you weren't going to finish it?
Right.
So.
Like, what's the point of saying that the garden was left open if you weren't going to close it?
It's like, give us the payoff. Give us that. Yeah. We deserve that as fans and viewers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know where it's going to go for the last 4, but I hope that they at least address some of those things.
Yeah.
And hopefully it gets another season, but if not, then this is what we're left with. So.
Yep. So I guess until next time.
Never stop fighting for your family.